Dragon lover.
The radio, Joy Behar was trying to say that I believe in dragons.
Wait, what is this? I just heard about
it. I checked it. And the lady goes, did you double check this? She goes, I checked it. He believes in dragons.
Should be like,
you think
Sasquatch,
they lived alongside
bitch.
of people. Like,
Wait,
it was from a wildlife biologist who came on my podcast. It was from Forrest Gallant.
You're taking Joey Behar, whatever her name is, as a news source.
Did you have a stroke?
No. This is the most important part.
I don't know these people.
Hey, this is the most important part. This is right after she was saying, we are run by ABC News. You should trust us, not Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. So she by saying we should trust them because they're double checked by ABC News, and then making the stupidest fucking statement. Like you didn't listen to what I said.
Yeah.
You didn't listen to what the wildlife biologist, and that's only a part of what he said.
I can't believe
the other
Joy
part of what he
Behar
said
didn't
was
wait.
there was something before that where he was explaining encounters with giant reptiles. And
I
then there's
don't know.
also, listen,
It doesn't make sense to me that a middle-aged woman could be dumb.
when you're worried about losing your job and you're worried about podcasts taking over and who's the source of news, and we said Donald Trump was Hitler, but half the country disagreed with us and he won, and this is fucking great, and Joe Rogan believes in dragons. It's just frantic. It's foolish.
Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons.
Here it is.
I checked it. He believes
in dragons?
He believes in dragons.
Did you triple source that?
Yes, I did.
People want us divided, and they aren't just here in this country.
She says she triple sourced it.
There are foreign adversaries who are infiltrating our social media because it is prudent for us to stay that way. So when you see something that really pisses you off, you should triple check that one.
Yeah. But I think that's why people like our show, because they know that we are checked by ABC News. But
we're checked by everybody.
Yeah. I mean, if we're wrong, we have, the legal note here.
The human legal note?
But we went from Walter Cronkite basically to this guy, Joe Rogan, who believes in dragons. I checked it. He believes in dragons? He believes in dragons.
Did you triple source that?
Yes, I did. And he also thinks that dragons, like dinosaur-y type of animals, roamed the earth when people did. So this is the type of really, really bad information that's going out there.
Well, in defense, there are some really good news.
It's possible that Donald Trump did roam the earth when dinosaurs were here.
There are some really good news kind of influencer types, and I think it's great that they're getting information about global and current events in front of younger people who maybe don't tune into traditional media. But to Sarah's point, there has to be some fact-checking and actually verification of the things that are shared, because I spend a lot of time on Instagram Reels, and I'm served up things that I get outraged about, and then I realize, oh, that's not even true, but I have the sense to go and look it up. But what I do worry about with this, like the Blue Sky versus X, because a lot of people I follow on X, Twitter, have now left to go to Blue Sky, I worry we're all going into our own echo chamber. So we had this, this election that was tense. Donald Trump won, and the right is going to stay on X, and then the left is all going to be on Blue Sky. How do we try to talk to each other?
Unfortunately, I will have to say, the other side, I think, has driven people away, because it's not just discourse. It's nasty name calling and coming after your family, and I'm going to do this to you. And I don't think anyone should have to take that from anybody if they don't have to. So I'm not sure. And I think a lot of Republicans who also are getting that because they have opinions that may differ from what is being said, they're moving as well. Because, and I know why also, because, as I believe, Elon Musk is the actual vice president.
There they go with that. These conspiracy theories that these people constantly push. How can she sit there and just say with a straight face that she believes Elon Musk is the real VP? They go from one conspiracy to the other. Hold them accountable. They call us conspiracy theorists. You call them conspiracy theorists. If they say we're radicals, you say they're radicals. You hit them with the same energy that they hit us with. It's absolutely unacceptable for them to be able to push this BS. So Joe Rogan straight up grilled The View in exposing how they might actually lose their jobs, which other people are also saying that The View could be losing their jobs. How? Because of the purchases of the mainstream media, the submission of all of these tech conglomerates to Trump and conservatism. It means people like The View won't have a place in a new America. In a new America, we're going to see funds get flushed away from liberal conglomerates and start being transitioned to conservatives because it reflects the masses. That's just what it is. It's what's starting to happen. And it's at perfect timing for Joe to expose how these people are possibly going to lose their jobs. Can you imagine this world with Whoopi Goldberg getting fired from The View? People say it was impossible for Ellen. She pulled in numbers that The View can't. If Ellen can leave, anyone can leave, in my opinion. Ellen was Hollywood's sweetheart. And we saw she wasn't bigger than the machine when the machine was at its greatest strength. What do you think's going to happen? What's going to happen now that the machine is weak to these lighter players like Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Barr? They're getting grilled and they're getting ratioed. You don't believe it? Look at any of these social media posts. They even said on The View that all of their friends are leaving. They're leaving Twitter to go to Blue Sky, to go to their echo chamber, because they can't survive. You remember that quote saying that they won't be able to walk the streets? They're not able to scroll online. If they're not getting ratioed on Twitter, they're getting ratioed on Instagram, even YouTube in some cases. These people have lost the American public, and it shows. And now they're just lashing off. Like Joe Rogan said, it's out of panic. It's out of fear. It's out of desperation. They're fully aware that they have lost. They're fully aware of the American shift. How do they know? They see the data. They see the views are going down. They see that their memberships are decreasing. People can see this. These things wouldn't be for sale if losses weren't being incurred. You see, the main reason why you want to sell a product, if you truly care about it, is because you feel like the new direction that it can go can revolutionize something that you started, and that's mainstream media. They're seeing that they're no longer media, just people tuning in to this. Me even getting 60-20 views, it solidifies that the media is dying, because there was once a time where they got every view. Any view that we get, we're killing the media. Any alternative news source is killing the media. People are choosing to listen to different individuals that gather their facts from different sources to come to a new conclusion, to a new narrative, to break the old ones. So yes, The View is facing a cancellation. And if they were to get closed down, I'll say it right here, they won't make it past April. If The View is to close down, it is closing down by April. Because the way that they're panicking, what are the losses that we're seeing them take? They had to read out that disclosure for showing that they slandered Matt Gaetz. Whoopi Goldberg had to address the cupcake scandal, whatever it was with that dessert she had with a New York bakery. That was a major loss. They've been getting grilled by their show hosts and their guests. And then it was just revealed that The View now needs a new conservative voice, because the one that they claim is a conservative voice, everyone knows isn't a real conservative. You don't do that if you're winning. You don't do that if your message is winning. Listen, they're so close to getting closed down that they're trying to bring in a voice to disagree with them, because America is becoming conservative. Pop culture is becoming conservative. I could go on this rant all day. I just went on with the Hodge twins and spoke about the same type of topics. America is shifting. We've won. And what you're about to start seeing are people submitting. You're seeing celebrities doing the Trump dance because, oh, it's cool now. There's nothing wrong with it. But there was once a time where people were shunned for this. And the most important thing is, more importantly than people doing the Trump dance, is that the establishments are allowing it. They're letting people dance all they want. They're letting people laugh and praise. That's how you know the culture is shifted, because why would they allow it? First thing you need to think about is that they're not losing money. If they're not losing money, it means the masses are reflecting the product. The masses that are watching football are conservative. The masses that are watching movies are conservative. The masses that are voting are conservative. That's how we won the election. We're seeing that we have gained a conglomerate. We're seeing that these people are being held accountable for the things that they're saying. Can you imagine an era where you have Joe Rogan saying that, man, I'm done? Saying these people will lose their job. People like Joe Rogan are more powerful now than ever. It was just announced that the White House will start possibly inviting online journalists and influencers for White House press briefings and kick out the mainstream media. This is why The View is worried about their jobs. Because we have witnessed industries change time and time again. We are at a new transition. There are industries that people thought could never fall. I bet the milkman thought he never could lose his job. I bet the person that used to tap on windows to wake up everyone in the streets before the alarm clocks thought they would never lose their job. Some of the most important jobs in the world used to be connected to the sewer system and roofing. Those jobs are now obsolete. And there are systems and there are conglomerates that are massive at one point that people thought could never see a fall, that are gone today. Even the way Hollywood, certain studios no longer exist. If Rome can fall, Hollywood can fall. And we've witnessed it, the strikes and all of the bad movies that they're bringing out. They can't even create a star no more. Hollywood used to make the next big star whenever they wanted one. They had that much of a control on the public that they could guarantee when someone would be the next big thing. That's why you heard about all of those assault charges, because they could guarantee someone's success in the past. They can't do it no more. The era of celebrity is dead, and the era of media is dead because things have been overinflated. In any business, inflation kills the market. It's no longer exclusivity. Anyone can be a star, so now being a star means nothing. I got 1.5 million followers on Twitter, and if you was on my YouTube, you wouldn't even know it, because it doesn't matter. Not in 2024. Followers don't matter. None of those things matter. It's about who's creating interesting content, who's creating the type of engaging news or videos to keep people wanting to come back, and that's what matters. And mainstream media is failing to do that. They're obsolete, and they have to worry about their jobs. And I have to worry that you can click the like and comment button, subscribe button, most importantly. And if you're feeling lucky, because I'm feeling lucky, click the notification bell so you can stay updated. Thank you. See you on the next video.